Hello my lovelies, and welcome to your How Do They See Me Tarot. Today we're doing the air signs and we're starting out with Gemini. Gemini, your cards are popping all over the place, and we're starting out with this card here which says everything is fine. Now this is the reason I bought this tarot deck, because it has two 10 of Swords. So it has two everything is fine cards. One is the 10 of Swords and one is the everything is fine. Now this is the Sun in Gemini, so this is one of your cards. How they feel or how they see you right now is that they cannot be, you're either not being honest with them about how you feel, or they're not being honest with you about how they don't feel like they can be honest with you. And the reason I'm saying that is because the Sun in Gemini represents all of the Gemini aspects that a Sun in Gemini person would have if you are a Sun in Gemini, which is good communication skills, for example. Good communication skills, the ability to put your cards out on the table, the ability to articulate yourself properly, to be able to use words to articulate yourself well. Okay, and normally this is well thought out. By the time we get to the 10 of Swords, it's like stick a knife in me or stick a fork in me, I'm done, I'm ready to tell you the truth. And how they feel is that you are telling them everything is fine, when in reality something is affecting you, something you're holding back from them, something you haven't told them about. It's even blocking my throat chakra, so it's something you haven't told them. They sense that from you, and if that isn't the way that you are feeling, then that's how you feel about them, that there's something that they are holding back. They're telling you everything is fine when in reality things are not fine. We also get the Knight of Pentacles. Here we are. So they see you as a patient person, someone who's willing to work hard for what they have. They see you might be younger than this person. They see you as being less mature in terms of pentacles than they are, because it's the Knight of Pentacles. So you might be someone who is an entrepreneur or someone who is focused on their money right now. Okay, you might be focusing on career, you might be going back to school. This is a card of learning and a slow progress. They see you as someone who is patient, okay, someone who's willing to go the long game, jam tomorrow, someone who's willing to put in the work with someone or something, anything, probably anything that you put your mind to, you're willing to put the absolute work in patiently to get to where you need to be going. Because the Knight of Pentacles is the only knight that is guaranteed to become a king out of all of the tarot. Okay, Geminis. They see you as someone with too much going on in their head. And to be honest, I haven't really met a Gemini who doesn't have too much going on in their head. And I don't mean that in an offensive way. It's just that Geminis... This is another Gemini card, actually. Yeah, the 9 of Swords is Mars in Gemini. Okay. So here we are, Mars in Gemini. So Mars, planet of war, Gemini, communication. They see you as sometimes being at war with yourself, okay? Whether that is in the way that you communicate, or whether that's in, maybe some of you suffer from anxiety, some of you suffer from repetitive thought processes, and your person identifies that. They see you as a warrior, like a Chicken Little, like the sky is gonna fall down, which... I think for you, they would like you to have the same amount of patience with yourself as you do with your career or with the things that you are working on. They see you as someone who worries a lot, and someone who kind of worries a little bit too unnecessarily at times as well. Then we get the King of Swords in the reverse. They see you as someone who is capable of teaching them a lot of things. So the King of Swords obviously is your energy again, Gemini, Libra, and what is the third air sign? What is wrong with me today? I swear something's probably going on with Gemini because I can't speak. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, there we go. King of Swords. So they see you as someone who is professional, maybe someone who is a little bit too easy to cut people out of their life at times. Like you seem like someone who has their boundaries pretty much almost too put up. Maybe you've got too many boundaries. What's a nice way to put this? Sometimes I think this person sees you as being able to manipulate people easily with your words. So I think this person is cautious around you. This person sees you as someone who is able to control a room, who's able to control a situation, guide a conversation. You're one of those people, okay? You can guide a conversation, you can manipulate a conversation easily. And that's because of the knowledge and the academia that you have, okay? Which I think can be quite threatening to this person with the King of Swords in the reverse, because I'm seeing this as like the thing they see as a negative quality in you rather than a positive quality, or something that intimidates them in some way. You might be a scholar, or you might be someone who is high up in their career, like a CEO, or someone who just really is comfortable with their knowledge that they've accumulated. That's how they see you, someone that's very comfortable. Like I said, they also see you as someone who easily cuts people out. And we get the Devil card. And it's funny because the Devil card popped out of another deck I was using earlier just before I did your reading, and it was called something like, in fact, I'm going to use that deck in a second to clarify, the Master of Material Wealth or something like that. I think this person sometimes they definitely see you as a hard worker, because this is Capricorn energy, that's for sure. But they see you as someone who is extremely attractive, okay? They see you as a lustful type person. They see you as someone who they can be lustful with and that can be lustful back with them, which is great. But they also maybe see you as someone who is a little bit too concerned with material wealth, or someone who may have an addiction, whether that's like a shopping addiction, a mental addiction, an alcohol addiction. There's a level of addiction here that they are highlighting to me. Because these two people are bound. This person feels like you're bound to something that's not them. And if it is them, you're bound to them not for the right reasons. I think this concerns the person that you're with at times. Whether that you are with them for the right reasons. Are you just with them because they're attractive? Are you just with them because you can gain something, or because you're dependent on them in some way, or they're comfortable? Maybe you're just comfortable. I think this person is insecure that you see them as lustful, and I think this person is insecure that you probably have some material wealth possibly that they don't have. So maybe they are the Knight of Pentacles, you know. But either way, they see you as someone who's patient, who's willing to wait it out and get what they want. And this Everything is Fine card is so relevant because it is Gemini. We've got two Gemini cards on the table here. Mars and Gemini being at war with your own communication. That's how they see you. You might be someone who's up late at night, someone who doesn't have a great sleeping pattern, someone that suffers from insomnia or something like that, which I think they worry about for you. And I think they're worried about that in terms of your career. Yeah, they definitely are addicted to you. They see you as an addiction. That's funny. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it like this. Okay. Clarifiers. So what do we have here? The Lovers in the reverse. Okay, so this is the Hermetic Tarot. So much symbology and imagery. This is again another Gemini card. I've literally just realized that by looking at it again. There it is. There's your Gemini symbol right here. Okay, so yes, we have your card on the table, and it's in the reverse. So they see, and it's underneath Everything is Fine. So they see you as someone, I think they think that you're hiding something from them, or that you're not coming forward, you're not making a decision fast enough, you're letting other people influence your decision. There's something here about what you project to this person isn't what they believe. Because the Lovers card is your card and it's in the reverse. They see you as not being in your full power right now. It's called Children of the Voice Divine. Love that for the Lovers. And it's funny because the Lovers as well, that is the couple that's the couple in the Devil card. They're just bound by the devil instead of being bound by love. And again, that goes back to what I was saying to you. There's a part of them that feels as though you're with them, not just because you love them, but there's another reason that you're with them as well. And I think that worries this person. I think they would like to get to the bottom of why you're not coming forward in your typical Gemini, straightforward, articulating well with your words what's going on in your head right now. We also get the 10 of Cups in the reverse. They see you as being more focused on your pentacles, more focused on work right now than you are on their happy ending with you. This is the Lord of perfected success. Yep, they see you might be too much of a perfectionist, but particularly when it comes to work or home life. And I think they would like you to put that level of energy and attention to detail into communicating and working on the relationship with them. That's an interesting message. Then we also get the Chariot card. This is right in the middle of your reading, Cancerian energy, underneath the 9 of Swords, which is the worry card, the 5 a.m. So they see you as trying to, maybe you're conflicted right now. They see you as being conflicted. The Chariot is someone who's trying to move forward with 2 different ideas, 2 different thought processes, 2 different horses moving in different directions. That's what the Chariot is supposed to be. And it's very much similar in this. It's called the Lord of the Triumph of Light. And it's number 8. So here we are. Now, instead of horses, they're not horses in this one, but we still have the element of the yin and yang. This person sees you as a whole. They see the dark, they see the light, and I don't think that scares them. I don't think your anxiety scares them very much. I just think they wish you were more open about your anxieties with them. And I think they watch you struggle sometimes with conflict within yourself. They watch you try to ride 2 horses with 1 bum. And they're like, I just want to help you. How can I help you? We also get the 2 of Wands in the upright for the King of Swords. They want to help you through this. They want to create a strong partnership with you. If you look at this person is binding together 2 wands. It's kind of, oh my God, he's actually destroying them. It's called the Lord of Dominion. So this could be breaking a contract with someone, but normally it's building a contract with someone. They want to move forward with you in some way together as a team. Together as a team. And that is what's really important here. The 2 of Wands is Mars in Aries, so more Mars energy. We've just come out of Aries with, what was it? No, in fact, Venus is moving into Aries soon, which is interesting. But this is Mars in Aries energy, so it's war with Aries. I am right. So sometimes I think they feel that you have too much of a need to be right rather than to be happy. Like, what's that expression? Do you want to be happy or do you want to be right? They're like, this person wants to be right. Yeah. And it comes under that, yeah, it's coming under the King of Swords energy. I think they feel as though sometimes you shoot yourself in the foot when it comes to partnerships with them. They want to help you more, and I think you have the energy sometimes of not letting them help you, and that's how they see you, as someone who's really independent and doesn't need help, but they want to help you. And we get the Ace of Wands. I love that. Ace of Wands, sheer fire energy. It looks more phallic than ever for these cards. And it's the Lord of the Root of the Power of Fire. So they see you as someone, once again, this is coming under the Devil. I mean, they're definitely extremely sexually attracted to you with that Ace of Wands card. And they see you as someone that's sexually attracted to them. They see you as an exciting new opportunity, basically. They see you as someone who gets their fire going under them. They see you as a firework as well. So you might be emotionally unpredictable at times. But they see you as someone that they can go the distance with, someone that can help them to create new opportunities in their life and give them that like fire energy to keep going. It's like, what was that song? You Light My Fire? Is that a song? Yeah. So, Relight My Fire. That's it. That's the song. Ooh, we get past life relationships. So regardless of how long you've known this person has the energy of, like, I feel like I've known you my whole life. It's that type of energy. And it says you have known each other before. Yeah. So these cards are not going to focus for me today. That's fine. We'll just keep moving. And we get chemistry. Of course we get chemistry. Of course we do. There's a strong magnetic connection here. I mean, I think we know that energy anyway with the Lovers and the Devil card being bound to each other regardless. There is chemistry here. We spoke about that as well with the sexual energy that's here. And we get worth waiting for. They see you as something that's worth waiting for, worth waiting coming out of this conflict, worth waiting for you to come to them about something. They see you as being worth the challenge in all ways. I love that, Gemini. You're worth the wait. You're worth the drama. You're worth the worry or whatever it is. I love that. Okie dokie, I think we're going to leave it there, my lovely Geminis. If you would like a private reading with me, the link is in the description box. If not, I will see you for one of my next readings. Thank you so much for listening. See you soon. Namaste. Aquarius, welcome to your How Do They See Me tarot. Let's get straight into it. For you guys, I'm using the Lightseers tarot. Let's see, how do they see you right now? Okay, they see you as someone who's going through a transition, that's for sure. So they see you as, let's start with this one. They see you as the Death card. Someone who is transitioning, someone who is rebirthing something, someone who is changing. I think you've also changed dramatically from the person that they met when they first met you. Okay, that's another message that I'm getting. I think you're pretty much unrecognizable from the person that they first met, my lovely Libras, which is interesting. They see you as someone who is going through some sort of rebirth or some sort of big change, whether that's a big spiritual change or a big mental change. Either way, there's a big change here. They see you as the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone that slipped through their fingers, someone that they weren't able to catch, but damn did they want to, which is interesting. So I don't know if you're still with this person. If you are with this person, they still see you as someone who's slipping through their hands currently then, okay? Yeah, someone who's slipping through their hands. They see you as making plans without them in some way, because we get the Three of Wands in the reverse. They feel as though you are not, I'll show you in the upright, you're not planning your future with them. They see you as broadening your horizons right now, as possibly looking to travel. They see you as someone who likes traveling, someone who's quite a hard dog to keep on the porch. I think they're afraid that you're going to leave. This person is definitely afraid that you are leaving. I don't even know why it's taken me that long to say that, because the card in the middle of your reading, which should have been the most obvious to me, is the Eight of Cups, Saturn in Pisces. Here we go. And here she is, walking away. This is how this person sees you, as someone who is willing to distance themselves or walk away from them or from any situation when you feel as though you have given too much and you haven't got enough back. You're willing to walk away from something that is still alive, something that you love, for the greater good of yourself, okay? They see you as someone who recognizes their own worth and someone who loves themselves first, which, I mean, we love that. I love that. Because, I mean, if anything's going to scare someone into acting right, it's going to be the fact that they know you're capable of walking away if you need to. So I don't know if you are walking away right now, or if you have walked away from this person. Some of you are definitely in separation from this person, and they are like looking onto your life, seeing you have this complete rebirth, this glow up, this new life. They're seeing you plan without them, and this person seems to be seeing you slip through the cracks. Now, if you are currently with this person, this is a fear that they have. So maybe a lot of them, for some of you, I'm getting a specific channeled message that like your husband or your long-term partner of some kind, wife, long-term partner, has seen something that's worried them, maybe on your phone or on your laptop, about a holiday or something you haven't told them about. If you are with this person, something's triggered this person that's thought, this person is actively planning without me, and how do I hold on tighter? Because the Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning that we can hold in our hands, like a new home. It's something that's deep rooted, something that's secure, and something that is going to grow. They're worried that this is not going to grow with you because you are looking elsewhere or you're leaving. Some of you actually might be leaving, but they see you as someone who's willing to walk away if needed, which is important. I'm loving this whole rebirth thing for you though. I'm now going to use the Hermetic Tarot just to clarify all of these cards. See how else they are seeing you, my lovely Libras. Okay. Lots of characters in your reading. They see you as someone who has too many people in their life. That's for a start. And I don't mean that in the way of like, oh, you have too many friends. I mean like too many cooks in the kitchen, too many people's opinions affect you, or too many things or too many outside influences affecting you right now that I think worries them, because we get the Princess of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. So we've basically got the whole sword family here as well, which is so Libra energy, because it's air signs, of course. But we're going to get into this. So for the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, we get the Nine of Wands. They see you as having your defense up, having your guard up about something. This is the Lord of great strength. They see you as having an emotional strength that they don't have. And that's the ability with that Eight of Cups to walk away when needed. There's something that they admire about this, but they feel as though you are a little bit too offensive? I was going to say defensive. This is Mars and Leo energy. This is fighting to get what you want. Again, sometimes it's that feeling of, and I said this I think to Geminis, do you want to be happy or do you want to be right? And they see you as someone who wants to be right. They see you as someone who has great strength to move things forward, even when you are stressed. But I think they see you as someone who's a little bit too on the defensive and not vulnerable enough with them. They would like you to be more vulnerable with them, is the message I'm getting. We also get the Knight of Swords in the upright. And that's going under the Three of Wands. That's the Lord of the Winds and Breezes. So this person sees you as being quite changeable, possibly easily influenced at an extreme. But if not, they see you as someone who is unpredictable in their mind. They see you as someone who's, funnily enough, not well balanced in their thoughts. Like they see you as someone who wants to go this way, then you want to go that way, then you want to go this way. Like you change with the wind or you change with the breeze in your thoughts, because this is Knight of Swords energy. And it's also to do with communication as well. So the Knight of Swords for me is either someone who blurts or someone who doesn't speak when they should have. So again, that energy applies to you here and how they see you as someone they would like to speak up more, or someone who blurts too much. So only you know where you're going to lie there, or you could literally be both. We also get the Queen of Swords. So here's your feminine energy. Queen of Swords. Oof, that's a scary Queen of Swords. Look, she literally has someone's head. How scary is that? Wow. So yeah, off with their head. And it's coming under the Eight of Cups. That's that great emotional strength you have. And I think it's mental strength as well that they see you with. You have the ability to cut out anyone in your life that no longer serves you. They have seen you distance yourself from someone, something that you loved before, because you had to, or because it was the fairest thing to do, or because it was the most logical thing to do. Or because they overstepped a boundary in some way. And I think they're kind of worried that you're going to be offing with their head in the same way as they've watched you off other people's heads. And what I mean by that is just cutting them out of your life, possibly giving them a good hard truth first and then cutting them out of your life. And I think they're afraid that that's what you're going to do to them, but they see you as someone who's very knowledgeable, someone who's very truthful, someone who is fair, because this is in the upright, it's not in the reverse. And they see you as someone who is in their element, someone who is able to articulate themselves well, someone who's able to use words well, and someone who's able to be rational, okay? You're able to put your head over your heart at times, and that's that Saturn and Pisces energy, because Saturn says to Pisces, you have done enough, my lovely Pisces, and Pisces has a cry about it, but then they walk away. How else do they see you as the Knight of Cups, which is very similar to the Knight of Swords here. Instead of being the Lord of Wind and Breezes, this is the Lord of Wave and Water. Again, that fluid energy. Now, the Knight of Cups is someone who can be a little bit out of control of their emotions, or someone who's changeable in their emotions, or unpredictable in their emotions, or someone who hasn't understood the weight of their emotions yet. They see you as someone who is loving, someone who is able to come forward with love when they want to, and this is coming under the Death card as well. So I think whatever is going on in your life, I think they're looking at you and thinking that it's making you emotionally unpredictable right now to them. But they also see you being the Knight of Cups as someone who is able to come forward with a cup of love when needed. So it's probably more frustrating for this person when you don't. And that goes back to that Knight of Swords. When you don't come forward with the secure, loving energy, or you don't come forward with the comforting words to this person, it triggers them and it makes them feel like you're already half out the door, that you're walking away. Either that, or you have already walked away from this person and they're seeing you as you're cutting them out of your life. We also get the Princess of Swords, which is the Princess of Rushing Winds. They think you rush around too much. You have too much going on. You have too many, you're spinning too many plates. And this is the Princess of Swords, so it's the Page of Swords. I think sometimes you can irritate this person in terms of saying things that trigger them and their abandonment wounds, or saying things that trigger them that make them feel less smart than you are. And they see you as someone who can be able to rush forward too quickly and blurt. So a lot of you are capable of a blurt, and I think that's what scares this person as well. They see you as someone who either they're spying on social media, or you're spying on them on social media secretly. But yeah, there's definitely an element of spying here, and I said that way back at the start. For some of you, someone has seen something on your social media, on your phone, or something that's worried them. Okay. They are trying to trust you. We get the card of trust. Ta-da! It says the situation is calling for you to have faith. They're trying to trust you. They're trying to have faith in you and in your relationship with them. They're trying to understand where you're coming from, but they feel as though you are wearing a false mask at times, or that you're deceiving them in some way. We get the Deception card, which is someone is wearing a false mask. Okay, they might see you as having a hidden agenda in some way, or as planning, even just the fact that you might be planning something without them, they might see as deceptive. Okay, or it might be as simple as when you're telling them that you're okay, or I'm just tired, or something, that there's something else going on there, and they feel that. And they see you as not always being upfront about your emotions. And we get work on your partnership, give your relationship a chance. This person wants to give your relationship a chance. So if you're not with this person, there's a part of them that definitely still wants to be with you, or to have a chance with you, especially this new you if you're in separation with them. And if it's someone that you are with, they're watching you change, and they're hoping that you're going to give them a chance once you have changed. Oof, don't know where that came from. Anyway, that we're going to leave it here, my lovely Libras. Thank you so much for listening. If you'd like a private reading with me, the link is in the description box. I do 15-minute readings, half-an-hour readings, 45-minute readings, the whole shebang. If not, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you'd like hear more from me, If not, I'm sure our paths will cross again. Namaste. Aquaries. Hello, my lovely Aquaries. Let's have a look at how do they see you. I'm using the traditional tarot for you guys today, the Rider-Waite, when I say the traditional. Okay, they see you as keeping too many things to yourself. So I don't know if you are keeping your time to yourself right now, your money, your thoughts, your emotions, but they see you as the Four of Pentacles. Someone who is keeping a lot in, keeping a lot to themselves, keeping your cards close to your chest. They see you as someone who doesn't reveal information easily and someone who likes to keep the resources that they have earned. So you might be stingy with your time, your money, your efforts with them in some way, stingy in your communication, like I'm only going to give you what you give to me, that type of energy. They also see you as the Hanged Man in the reverse. They see you as someone who has done some procrastinating in the past, done some thinking, some healing in the past. And this is why you are the way you are, because I feel as though you have learned from your mistakes in the past of being too open with people, and they recognize that. This is the way that you are now after your life experiences. And they see you as someone who they can get the ball rolling with as well. I think they see you as someone who can enlighten them. Oofed. Oofed. Say what? What? Major Arcana. I think this is enough Major Arcana. Okay, so also they see you, Aquarius energy, here is Aquarius energy, here they see you as someone who is too silent. You don't communicate enough with this person is how they feel. They feel as though you keep a lot hidden from them, and you probably do that deliberately. That's how they feel. Okay, I'm not telling you that you do that. And they see you as someone who's extremely wise and spiritual yourself. That is for sure. They see you as the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. They see you as someone who has possibly been unlucky in the past or had your at least bad luck, a run of bad luck in the past. And I think they want to help be part of writing that for you, if you will only just let them in. They see you definitely as someone who's been scorned or scarred by your past life experiences. We get the Fool card in the reverse. They see you as someone who is not a risk taker, someone who is not naive, someone who's not afraid to start from the beginning again, which I like. But yeah, they see you as someone who can't have the wool pulled over their eyes, who's not going to be easily influenced, who's not going to be easily pushed around or easily convinced in any way. And they see you as someone who has experience, even if you are younger than them, or even if you're younger than them. It doesn't matter. They see you as someone also though who's afraid to take a risk of some kind, maybe taking a risk with them. Maybe they want you to take a risk with them and they want you to open up more. Ooh, just drop that card with the Four of Pentacles. They want you to open up more. They want you to be more generous, possibly with your money, time, love. Definitely. I think they see you as someone that they have been waiting on with that Hanged Man in reverse. Someone they've been waiting a long time for, or they've been waiting a long time for you to come forward with something. Probably a lot of them in telling them how you feel, or being straight with them. They want you to carry the big sword of truth, Justice card. They see you as someone who's being fair, that's for sure. This is Libra energy. They see you as someone who's well balanced, who's able to balance out their thought process and your own thought process. So you balance this person out. That's how they see you. And they see you as a fair person. But I also think they see you as an indecisive person at times. Like you're unable to weigh the truth in your own mind at times about a situation. And I think they want you to be more forthcoming with the truth and a little bit more direct with them at times, which is strange because normally Aquarius people are pretty direct. So I'm pretty black and white. There might be for some of you, they feel as though you're fair. You're definitely fair. And you're fair with them. They see that. They see that you're fair with them. But I think there's also a part of them that wishes that you would just take a leap of faith with them. That you would get the ball rolling with them. Okay, with that Hanged Man in the reverse and the Fool. They want you to take that leap of faith. I also think they want to see the childish side in you sometimes as well. You can maybe be a little bit too serious with that Justice card, and the Fool in reverse. They want to see like the light side of you, the childish side of you. That's what they want to see in you. I'm going to use the Hermetic Tarot just for some clarification cards. This is probably one of my oldest decks and my least used decks, and I'm just loving them at the moment. Okay, they see you as someone who doesn't love themselves enough, that's for sure, Ace of Cups, and they see you as someone who might shoot themselves in the foot when it comes to new love opportunities, i.e. them. Okay, so the Lord of the Root of Powers of Water. Yeah, sheer cup energy. So they might be a water sign that's very comfortable with their emotions and they want you to get the same and be a little more giving. They don't see you as filling up. They see you more as a taker than a giver when it comes to love and emotion. Only when it comes to love and emotion. This is cups, okay? Not when it comes to money, not when it comes to words, but when it comes to giving love or making the other person feel secure, and particularly with yourself, they don't feel like you love yourself enough, and that worries them because they're like, if that person doesn't love themselves, how can they love me? If they don't know how to love themselves. If they're not even kind to themselves, how are they going to be kind to me when I mess up? Because they're not kind to themselves. We also get the Six of Swords in the upright. Da-da! They see you as earning success. This is the Lord of earned success. This is moving out of a difficult situation into a much easier situation. I think they see you as someone who earns probably more than they do, or if you don't earn more than they do, they see you as someone who deserves to earn more than they do. They see you as someone who's successful with that earned success card. But the Six of Swords is moving away. They see you as moving out of a difficult phase right now. They're like watching you move out of a difficult phase. They're watching you get the ball rolling with something, which is interesting. And you're taking your baggage with you. For some of you, there's this rescue element, like this person wants to rescue you in some way, take you away somewhere, take you on a holiday, something like that. It's nice. And we also get, okay, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. They see you as slipping through their hands, slipping through their fingertips with this card. The Lord of the Root of Powers of Earth. Yeah. They see you as slipping. That's so weird because these two cards look so similar when they're sat next to each other like that. They're next to each other. Well, they're not. Actually, that came underneath. That was my clarifier. And look how similar they are. It's like a cycle. This person sees you as someone who is breaking a cycle right now in your own life. I think they're afraid to repeat a cycle with you as well. And they see you as someone who's slipping through their fingers. They feel unlucky about you. There's an element here of unluckiness, like, oh, why can't this person just, or why can't we just be this? You know, we could have been, we should have been by now, that type of energy. Or like, for a lot of you, it's like, I wish, you know, we should be moved in together by now, or we should be sharing a bank account by now, or there's an element here of that they're upset about. Either that, or they've just watched you. For some really small minority of you, there's something here about watching you not be successful at work and being upset about it for you, like you've had a twist of fate and bad luck, whether that be like losing your job recently, or not being promoted, or a demotion or something like that. Is that even a word, a demotion? Like the opposite of a promotion. And then we also get the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. They see you as someone who is a little bit too splatter cash at times, someone who is able to spend their money willy-nilly at times. So maybe you have more money than them, or they have more money than you, and that's why they're being patronizing here. This is kind of patronizing, but it's called the Lord of Material Trouble, and it's in the reverse. Either that, or for a small minority of you as well, this person sees you as someone who can get them out of financial trouble. This is also my card for ghosting. if you have ghosted this person wants you to let them come back in from the cold. Like, let me back in from the cold. If this person has ghosted you, there's a part, and I don't even want to say this, but there's a part of them that wants you to like try harder to get them back. I don't know what sort of narcissist fresh hell that is, but I'm not telling you to take my advice. I'm just telling you how they see you. Because they see you as someone who doesn't take a risk, and this is coming under the wanting you to come back in. So maybe they've ghosted you and then they've tried to come back to you, and now you're being confrontational with them or something along those lines, or they've hurt you in the past, they've spent your money in the past. There's something here about leaving someone out in the cold in the past and now annoyed that someone doesn't want to leap forward. And then finally we get the Death card. Ta-da! They see you as someone who is unpredictable, someone who waits for no one to get what they want, and they see you as someone who is going through some sort of rebirth, whether that is like an actual rebirth, a new place, a new town. Got a fright there. The child of great transformers. Yeah, they see you as transforming right now. And I think that scares them, because when we watch someone that we know and love change and transform and become more fair and put up boundaries, it can be scary. But I think they just want you to be truthful with them. They want some open and honest, truthful communication with that Justice card. They see you as extremely attractive. We get attraction. And for some of you, I think they're worried you're attracted to someone else. We get free yourself. They want you to take a leap and jump. They want you to free yourself in some way. They want you to unbind yourself. They want you to take a leap of faith, take back control of your own life, is what it says on this card. They want you to free yourself. Because there's clearly been a run of bad luck of some kind that's caused you to restrict inwards. You know, it happens to everyone. And we get healing family issues. Well, isn't that a bit of a slap in the face? Okay, no. This person sees you as someone who can help them process their childhood trauma with their parents. Someone, either that, or they see you processing your childhood trauma in their relationship and they identify it. There's definitely a parental thing. It says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So they're either watching you mimic your parents' relationship right now, or you're watching them mimic that right now, and they feel as though you can help them to heal that. Ooh, we're very strange, my lovely Libras, but I love doing your reading today. We're going to leave it there. If you would like a private reading with me, the link is in the description box. If not, I will see you soon. Namaste. And I'm so sorry for calling you Libras there. I meant to say Aquarius. I mean, I think it's the Justice card that did that to me. My apologies. Anyway, Aquarius, thank you for listening. Namaste.